Hello and welcome. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Super excited. As you know, these couple weeks we're sharing about different course platforms, looking at the back end of them, exploring some of the pros and cons, and today is no different. We are going to jump into Kajabi. So I think one of the biggest names in the course creation industry for entrepreneurs and small businesses alike. And I'm going to show you some of the great features that it has, talk about some of the drawbacks of it, and just like dive into it so you can figure out if it's right for you. So without further ado, take a minute to introduce myself. My name's Erica Clark-Alejo. I'm founder of ThriveEpic. My team and I design immersive, interactive online courses for small businesses that are looking to have a bigger impact, scale their business, and stop sacrificing all the time. So if you have any questions throughout this live about Tech Tuesday or about course creation, drop in the comments, drop them down below, and we will make sure that we get back to you. I love to say hi to everyone. So if you're catching the replay, type in #replay, and yeah, let's rock and roll. So Kajabi, here we go. Kajabi's great. It's really made to be an all-in-one system. So that's their big, I think one of their big draws that people have towards the system is that you can do everything. So you can have your email marketing, you can have your website hosted here, you can have courses, and now they have all kinds of other cool stuff like landing pages and podcasts and other features as well, which I will talk a little bit about today. We're going to focus mostly on the course creation stuff, but I do want to show you some of the other features on the inside. And then I'll talk about why you might not want to be on Kajabi and why it might not be the best one for you. The other thing I'm going to say is the question I get asked most often, and I say this all the time, is which course platform people should be on. I do not think that there is one platform that is made for like everyone should be on this one platform. I think there's a couple strong contenders, and it's really going to depend on what you have going on in your business, what you need to do with your courses, what kinds of stuff you want to be able to showcase and do. That's really going to be the driver of where you should go in one of these platforms. Okay, so let's jump in. On the left-hand side here, you can see the whole entire dashboard. You can see everything that's listed out. I have the products section expanded right now, but you can see that they have stuff to be able to deal with your sales. They do connect with like PayPal and Stripe and all of those good things. You can see Apple and Google Pay, so you can just connect it right up. It's pretty user-friendly, so if you're not super techy, everything is really laid out in, I would say, a pretty easy way to figure out. You can see there's not a lot of buttons. There's not a lot of things to do. So it's not, you don't easily get lost in it. So for those of you that are tech challenged, do check out this platform. You can put in your offer. So this would be like how much your course is, if you're going to offer coupons or different price points. You can see they have coupons, and then they allow for affiliate. So if you have people selling your program and earning commission off of it, it's great because the system tracks it from in there. I have something on my face. Okay, and then they have the website. So you can come in and you can create your own website. You can see this is an old one that we have in here as a sample, but you can come in and customize it and have landing pages. You can have funnels, so all your sales pages, and they have a lot of really great templates in there for you to be able to look at and to use. The other thing that they have is they have a blog feature in here. So you can come in and you can see we have a test blog set up. I'll show it to you real quick. This would be a test blog. They have a lot of other, I'm going to say better templates than this one that I picked for this test, but I just wanted to be able to show you that it is possible. All right. Marketing. So this is another thing that they're really known for. You can see we have a lot of stuff set up in here just so you can kind of see some of the different ones. When you go to set this up, they have, I'm just going to show you really quick because I think that this is really great. So you can see that they have a lot of templates and stuff already set up in here for you to be able to come in and just quickly get rolling with whatever you're going to do. So you can pick one, get started, type in a title for the email, and get rolling. The other thing that they have in here is they have, sorry, I'm going to go back. They have a lot of different sequences already set up. So if you're like, oh, I'm going to do a sales page sequence, it sends 8 emails over 14 days, and it gives you sort of best practice of when to see them. Kajabi is also great because it tells you like, hey, here's probably what you should write in this email. It's not industry specific, but it's like, you know, talk about this, do this, sell this in each of these emails. So you don't have to go and sit if you see all these like 8 emails and be like overwhelmed, because it really gives you a cadence, and you can delete and customize for how you want it to be. So funnels, automations as well. Literally have something on my face I cannot get off. Automations as well. So you can come in here and you can see that they really do have a lot. So when things happen, from how your emails and stuff sent off to what's happening inside of your course, you can trigger different things. What's really great is if a person's been inactive. So not a lot of other course platforms have this feature, but really great inside of Kajabi for them to say, hey, we know when people are inactive, how can we send them something to get them back in and engaged, because you want them to complete your course. So those are some of the fun back-end stuff that they have. You can put all of your context in here. Oops, I'm not going to go. Oh, I have just a test one. I was like, well, I don't want to have, I don't want to show all my emails today, but you can see that the emails would be listed out in here. And then you also have analytics and stuff that you can view within it. So subscriptions, page views, opt-ins, all of those great things for you to be able to gather data, what's happening. All right, let's jump back into the course side, because this is why you're all here. Oh, they do have podcasts available. So it's really nice because it's catered to, it sort of looks like a blog page, but it's really catered towards podcasting. But I'm not going to jump into that or the coaching one during this video. We can make another one for that. All right, so courses. We're going to add a new course. We're going to just do, this is Tech Tuesday. We can put in a description here. I'm going to uncheck this right now because I just really want to be able to show you what it looks like. So you can upload an image so that it would appear like as the banner. We're going to say that this is a free course for now. We're going to save it. It takes a minute to work. And while we're waiting for that. Okay. So you can see inside of here that this is what the back end of the course looks like. I will say that a lot of course platforms that we see can tend to look two ways. So the other week we did a demo with System.io, and you can see their backend is highly customizable, but a little bit more clunky to move around. I think where Kajabi is easier to move around on the backend, but doesn't really allow you to do as much with your courses. So let's take a look at this. So you can hit add content in here. They already have a module here, but you can add a sub module, which is really great because a lot of other platforms will only let you have your module and lessons. Kajabi will let you break it down a little bit further. You can add in a regular lesson, which is what we're going to look at, a quiz, and then you can upload multiple videos into your library. So I'm going to go into this blank lesson that they have. So in general, this is what it looks like. And this is, I'm going to say, all you can do on the back end. If your course is predominantly a lot of videos and you have maybe some handouts, even though we know here at Thinkific, we have, or here at ThriveEpic, we have a little bit different philosophy on that. But if that's what you have and that's where you're at, that's okay. It is not a bad place for you. So you can only upload one piece of media. So you cannot do a video and an audio file in this way. There's a few workarounds for it. I'm not going to go into those on this video. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. But you can see that we can upload a video. I'm going to select a recent one just as a sample so you can see it here. And then when we scroll down, you can add files in here. So if you have a PDF or something that you want to hand out, and we can put some text inside this box here. And you can even format it, to make it bold, to make it stand out, to do indents, and you can add a photograph in there in your text box. So, and then the lesson thumbnails, what's going to appear sort of before they even get in there. It's sometimes nice to have these course thumbnails. It makes the system look a little bit nicer, but that's not like a deal breaker in things that you need in your lesson. Okay. So, and then the other thing is they have some automations in here. Again, one thing that is really great about Kajabi is they have things that basically, like once this lesson is complete, you could grant them an offer. So when they complete this lesson, it could unlock another course for them. It could give them a coupon to something. It could register for them as an event or send them an email to say, hey, great job, you finished. We see you. So things that are going to help individuals really be motivated to continue forward inside of the course, send a certificate, those kinds of things. So I'm going to click out of this. I'm going to save this, and then we're going to preview this lesson so that you can see it. So you can see that. You can see this is the text that we put here. You can have your video here. They do have comments. We have them turned on in this course right now. So you can see in general, Kajabi is really great if you have a lot of video content. People sometimes ask me, like, what should I put in the text box down here? There's a couple different things. You can put the script to the video that you have in there. You can write bullet points out for important information you want them to take away in case they missed it in the video. But it's good to drop something down in there to be able to reinforce learning. So if you had more lessons in this box on the right-hand side, this blank, where it says blank module, all your next lessons would be listed there. So they could go into the next thing. So again, Kajabi is great because it's a very simple, easy to use system. Some of the drawbacks to it can be the pricing. For some individuals, if you're just getting started, it's a little bit more expensive than some of the other just general course platforms. But again, you can host your website, you can have funnels. So you streamline because you don't have to pay a cost for like 5 different pieces of software. I think some of the other backend is the system here is not as robust. It doesn't allow for interactive file types. So like for clients that we build for, we really like highly interactive stuff, and it doesn't allow for that unless you do some workarounds. And again, I'm not going to chat about all that today on this, but I just want you to be able to see. The other drawback is that you can't customize the look. Like if you want the text to go before the video, or if you want 3 videos in one lesson, you cannot do that. So it has to be broken apart into maximum of 1 video per lesson. Again, unless you embed things from like YouTube or Venmo. I always get them confused. Not the pay one, the video one, unless you embed them in here. So embed them in here in a different way. So again, there are some workarounds to be able to do some really creative stuff. The last thing I want to share is that this page right here can be customized. So, oh, you guys cannot see that, I bet. Let me go back here so you guys can see that. Sorry about that. This is what it looks like. You can see my text down here, comments down here, and then you can see the video up there. Sorry, I was sharing the wrong tab. But you can see that here in the black box, that's where all the lessons would appear as you go on. So this page can also be customized. So let's do this. Let's go back here. I'm going to save this for a second. And give me just a second. In customize, we can look at other templates. So Kajabi has a couple different ways they can lay out content. So you can preview the different templates. So we're going to preview this one. So this one is what this looks like. This would be the Tech Tuesday stuff in general. I don't have that lesson appearing, but you can see the layout looks totally different. I don't have that lesson published. So you can see, let's see, here we go. Yeah, I don't have that lesson published. I should go back and publish it. 1 second. Let's go back and publish it so that you can really see what it looks like. Give me just a moment. All right, I lied. I'm going to go pick a new template. So let's come back in here and pick a new template. Let's pick this template, this sunset one. I'm going to install it. That way we know we can see it. And we'll give it just a second. All right, everything looks good. So it's done. So this is the sunset one. And we're going to activate it so we can see it. And let's do a quick preview. So this is what this sunset one looks like. You can see it in here. They talk about their features. They sort of have it already built out so you can kind of see what it looks like. And then you can see in your Tech Tuesday, I do not have that whole lesson published. Hold on one moment. There we go. It's a blank module because I didn't give it a name, but you can see your lessons in here. So you can see automatically it looks a little bit different. So what's really great is Kajabi also has ways for people to be able to do custom code in here. And you could have something designed for you if you didn't like any of the layouts that they had. You can always design the colors and stuff inside of here, but if you just didn't like the layout, you can have something else done. So I hope this has been informative for you to kind of see sort of the back end, what it looks like, ways that you might be able to use Kajabi in your business for creating courses and sort of getting things off the ground. Again, if you're looking for a robust all-in-one system that allows you to be able to sort of upload videos, upload some text and some downloads, then it's a great place to be. If you're looking for more customized content, if you're looking to do more interactive type content, there are some other platforms out there that I suggest you check out. Feel free to drop in the comments, ask questions. I promise I will reply to everything. And yeah, you can catch us every Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Central live here. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you next